Hello, everyone, and welcome to 1452. I'm sorry if my voice sounds weird. Well, maybe I'm not sorry because maybe it sounds better to some of you. But I am getting over a sinus infection and a cold, but I needed to get this video filmed. I want to get it done and put out for y'all, and I'm so excited to see what is going to be happening with our families over here. I also remembered that I accidentally rolled for Pamela Price last year, so that's where we are. We've already rolled for her. So we're going to be rolling for Lynn Klein and Alan Smith. They are our oldest Sims in their 40s. In order to live to 50, they need to roll a 1 to 9. So we're going to start with Lynn Klein. She does not live. She's going to be with us for 2 more years. Alan Smith has to roll a 1 to 9. Oh, he also doesn't live. He dies in 6 years. All right, moving over to our 30-year-olds. We have a lot today. So we're going to start with Solomon McOtter. They need to roll an 8 or higher. Solomon lives. Otelia Fisher is next, and she lives. Then we have Steve Drake, who also lives. And Archer Wardmark, who lives. Thomas Brown does not live. He's going to be with us for 7 more years. Lucan Betts does not live either. He's going to die in 5 years. Okay, with our 20-year-olds, we don't have to go over and age them up. So we're just going to start rolling. We have Paula Betts first. They only have 3 numbers to avoid, and she does not. Paula is dying in 5 years, which I think is just after she's supposed to get married. Then we have Dolphus Willett. He lives. Gladwin Miller lives. Then we've got our twins that live next to us. Xavier is first. He lives. Actually, Xavier moved to Spain. Then we have Xander. He lives. Naomi Lost is next. She lives. Crystal Wood is next. She lives. Azariah Woodclan lives. And finally, Lynn Klein lives. Great. All right, we're going to skip the marriages for this year, and we only have 2 teenagers. There's 1 number they need to avoid. Daniel Dweller is first. He lives. Here's Daniel Dweller. Self-absorbed. He's already going to Spain. Overachiever, self-absorbed. All right, from the front, we got an 8. That is money. 1 to 4, we got a 1. 5-star property owner. All right, let's see when he's going to get married. 17 years. So that means he's only going to have about 1 child. And then when is he moving to Spain? Oh, in 20 years. And here is Daniel Dweller. And Jackson Hammond lives as well. All right, here is Jackson aging up, loyal, and proper. And a klepto. All right, we're going to count from the back this time. I promise to do it correctly. 15 from the back puts us right here. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. I remember. 1. So right there, 1. All right, so he doesn't have anything weird. Let's just see when he's getting married. 13 years. Okay, here's Jackson Hammond. Okay, we have quite a few children for this year, and they have 2 numbers to avoid. So first is Paul Miller. He lives. Next is Liana Field. She lives. Mary Gambino lives. Christina Brown lives. Pistis Smith does not live. She's going to die in 4 years. Leanne Hayward lives. Then we've got twins. Kisa Goodwin lives and Koya Goodwin lives. Here's Kisa Goodwin and Koya Goodwin. And finally, we have Arthur Price, who lives. And our last set of birthdays are all of our toddlers. We have so many this year. So first, there's 5 numbers that they need to avoid. And first is Henry Elmore, and he dies. Oh my gosh, this is going to be bad. 3 years. I'm pretty sure this family has now been decimated. I don't know that there's anybody left alive. Otis Smith is next. He lives. Then we have the triplets. Vianne Anderson is first. She lives. Victoria is next. She lives. And Verity is last. And she lives. Their mom also dies this year. Actually, she just died the day before the girls' birthdays. Amelie Bergman is next. She dies in 3 years. Daisy Willett is next, and she lives. Penelope Miller dies in this year. Here is Penelope Miller, and sadly we have to say bye to her today. All right, Solomon Brown is next, and he lives. Andre Oak lives. Renesmee Gambino lives. Margaret Betts lives. Barnabas Goodwin lives. And Crystal Wood dies. Oh no. This year. Wow. And Crystal Wood, who we have to also say goodbye to today. All right, it's time to roll for the babies and their moms. So this works the same way it always does. I'm going to roll first for the mom, and then I will roll to see if the baby lived. I did make me a little yes or no drop down window over here. So that is what we're doing. And I've got the dates listed out here of when each of them will be born based on when their mom was supposed to have them. So we're starting first with Tilla Whalen. Anything but a 1. Fantastic. Now for the baby, it's all odd numbers plus 8, 10, or 20. So here we go. Odd number. That works. Tilla's parents are Evan and Renesmee, and we have not named either child that, any of her children. She has had 2 boys and 2 girls. So we can do Evan or Renesmee as for her daughter or son. It's a boy, so we'll do Evan Whalen. That's it. 1 baby, and he lives. And here is baby Evan. He's got that white hair. Wow. Mom's genes are strong with that. That came all the way from Grandma Renesmee. He is wiggly. Here is Evan Whalen. He's so cute. All right, next is Angela Drake. Oh, no. All right, let's see if the baby lives. It's an odd number. Angela and Steve Drake have had 3 girls, and they have all lived. So if it's a boy, it's going to be Steve. If it's a girl, we are in the alphabet, and we're in the R's. It's a girl. And we have Rosa Drake. And she lives, and as we just saw, her mom does not. I said they only had 3 girls. They have 4 girls because they had twins, Sarah and Sally. So maybe I said 3 and 4, but anyway. Wow, he's got 5 girls. Aw, Rosa has dark hair like her dad, but her skin is more the color of her mom. And she's calm. And here is Rosa Drake. Okay, Melina Wardmark. Okay, she lives. Now for the baby. 8, 10, or 20. Yes, the baby lives. All right, Melina and Archer Wardmark have had 4 kids, 2 girls and 2 boys. The 2 girls are the only ones who are still alive. So I don't think Melina's last name, I don't think we know her name. She wasn't part of our family before. So we're going to be in the alphabet, and we're on the S's. And we're going to do Sabrina Wardmark. Yay! Okay, we seem to be having really good luck with just the 1 babies right now. I probably just messed us up, but we have all girls all the time over here and everywhere today. Oh my gosh, she's got mom's hair too. Wiggly. Y'all, she's beautiful. Sabrina Wardmark is adorable. Next up is Polly Ward. Polly lives. Now baby. Yes, it's an odd number. Wow. Polly and Everett have had chaos, despair, and hate, and they are about to have their next baby. It's a girl. So now we have Polly. Yay, 1 baby, and the baby lives. Somebody also asked me about leaving the little guys with their names, and if they become teenagers in our game, they're going to get their names changed. Baby girl has brown hair like mom, and she's cautious. And here is Polly Ward. Okay, Astrid Hudson. She lives, just barely, and the baby lives. Art and Astrid Hudson have had Art and Brian so far. So if they have a girl, it's Astrid. And if they have a boy, we are in the alphabet. And we are in the T's. We've had so many girls that I want to say it's going to be a girl. But then I'm like, I don't know. But it is. Astrid, 1 baby girl. Well, baby Astrid's going to have red hair. Is it like mom or dad? I can't tell. I want to say it's like mom, but I can't see till I get the hat off. She is cautious. I think it's the color of mom's hair. I don't know. Maybe not. No, I don't think so, because it's right next to the one at the end. Let me see dad's. Yep, she does have dad's color. Here we go. Here's Astrid Hudson. What is happening? This is Otelia Fisher's last baby. Well, of course it is, because she's dying in childbirth. And does the baby live? Yes, it does. That's an odd number. And we already know that Otelia Klein was only going to get to have 1 baby because of how old she is. What we didn't know was that she dies in childbirth. So this is her only baby, Edmund and Otelia. So it's either going to be Otelia or Edmund. The baby's going to be named after their parents. Oh gosh, there's a hen dying while Otelia's upstairs giving birth. It's another girl, y'all. Just 1 baby. Oh my gosh, and the cow is dying. I can't even stay in here for the birth because every time I look up, it jerks me to somewhere else to let another animal die. Oh my gosh, and another hen. Seriously, game. Okay, our baby girl is cautious just like the other 2 we've just had. And then her mom is dying. So her dad, Edmund, is going to be here to raise her. I mean, I guess it's a good thing Grandma's already here with all the animals outside. Here's Otelia Fisher. Sweet girl. Wow. Valerie McCarthy just got married. She lives. Does her baby survive? Yes. So many 1s. This is awful. Valerie and Andrew have had 1 baby girl who died. So if this is a girl, we're in the alphabet, in the T's. If it's a boy, it's going to be Andrew. All right, I just gave them a new lot, an actual house to live in. And one of you guys suggested that but when I load them in, I load in shells, because I have so many Sims and so much of the world is now inhabited that if I load in shell houses, because we're not going to be in these houses except to have babies. So maybe just right here at the front of the house, I give them a baby bed right here and that's it. So the outside of the house looks medieval, but the inside is not having so many things in it that my game is having to process all the things. It's supposed to be one of the things that helps keep the save file from getting corrupted. So anyway, this is where Andrew and Valerie live, and they're about to have their second baby. Just in case you wonder, when I start doing this to a lot of the houses where we don't play in them. Oh, it's a boy. We've had so many girls that I was already looking in the alphabet. Andrew McCarthy. One baby boy. Look at Merlin. Just walked in and passed out right next to the baby. Baby boy has hair like mom. Sensitive. I love his beautiful blue eyes. Here he is, Andrew McCarthy. Kimberly Whitlock, her husband is dying, and so is she. What? Does the baby live? No. What a horribly sad family situation. They just got married. Maybe he's sick. He's sickly. They just got married. He's about to die. She dies in childbirth, and they lose the baby. That's just awful. Florence Burgess is next. She lives, thank goodness. Does the baby? No. All right. Tilda Dale is next. She lives, and the baby does not. What is happening right now? Jasmine Smith lives. Does the baby? No. Oh my gosh, y'all. Amelie Bergman lives. The baby does not. What? What is going on? Daisy Willett lives. The baby does not. Oh my gosh. It's because the last 2 times we had such good rolls that now we're paying for it. Okay, I know we just rolled for Kimberly Whitlock to lose her baby and she died in childbirth. And I made a note that it was her husband would be dying soon. So I came over here to look, and his name is Reese, and his brother is Travis Whitlock. So if they had any children living, they would go live with his brother Travis, but they don't. Reese and Kimberly had a boy named Reese who died, and they just had a girl named Kimberly who died, and that's it. So we don't have to worry about any children. That's just awful. So let's go back to the rolls. Leanne Hayward lives. Does the baby? Yes, y'all, Leanne has not had a single baby that has lived until now. Okay, Leanne and Grayson have already had 4 children. One of them is alive. That's it. So they are in the alphabet, and we are all the way on the V's in the alphabet because of the babies who passed away. So we're on the V's, if it's a boy or a girl. It's a boy. We have Virgil as the only V. I was thinking Victor, but that's not even in here. So we're going to go with Virgil. Virgil Hayward. Nice. And there we go. Just one little baby. All right, baby Virgil is sensitive. Here is baby Virgil. Beautiful blue eyes. Okay, Sif Smith lives, and the baby lives. Finally, a one that I want. Okay, here we are in their very dark house. They are having their first baby. So if it's a girl, it's going to be Sif. And if it's a boy, it's going to be Alan. It's a boy. Alan Smith. Yay. We have a blonde-haired baby boy like his dad. And he is wiggly. Here he is, Alan Smith. So cute. Ember Miranda lives, and the baby, 8, 10, or 20, it lives. Kenneth and Miranda are having their first baby, so it'll be Kenneth, or I said Miranda because his last name is Miranda. Ember, it'll be Kenneth or Ember. It's a girl. So we have baby Ember Miranda. Our little girl Ember is cautious, and she has brown hair like her mom. She has beautiful purple eyes. Here's Ember Miranda. All right, Lilith Miller dies. Oh my gosh, I think it's her first baby. No, it's not. Oh my gosh, y'all. I thought 1451 was not a good year, but let's see about the baby. Dies. Oh my gosh. Olive Carroll, she lives. The baby lives. And this is her last one. No, it's not. Not Olive's last one, but almost close. Okay, Olive and Francis have had multiple children, so they're in the alphabet. We are in the W's for them. It's a girl. All right, let's go see W names. The only one I can think of is Wendy for some reason. Okay, we have all of these. Wendy's not even on here. Wilhelmina's on here. And Wilma. I feel like we've had a Wilma. Let's do Wilhelmina. I literally copied that because I didn't know how to spell it. Oh, baby Wilhelmina has dark hair like the other kids. Nobody's blonde like Dad. And she's wiggly. Here is Wilhelmina Carroll. She's so cute. Angela Drake. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 women die in childbirth this year in our family. That is crazy. Okay, the only 2 things we have left for this year is for Cable Miller to join an adventure troupe and Clement Miller to move to Spain. Now, for right now, we're going to just move Clement into his brother's house in Spain because I feel like that's at least where he would go for now until he's maybe ready to get married or until his brother has a big family. I think he can stay with him. So right here, we're going to move Clement, who pretend like he's not wearing glasses, in with his brother Xavier, and we'll give him some money. Send him off, and we've got to roll the dice, actually, to make sure that he made it. I was just going to send him off without rolling. I forgot. So it says, unless he rolls a 7 or a 17, and then he's lost at sea. So here we go. Anything but those 2 numbers. Yay, he makes it. Okay, great. So there they go. Clement has moved out, and we will see what happens next time something for him comes up in the timeline. And then we have a house right here that's called the Traveling Troupe, and it's where we've been putting people who move or join a traveling troupe. So this is Cable right here, and in Newcrest, he's going to join the Traveling Troupe or an adventure troupe. Either way, they're travelers. He's joining. Okay, that's it. That is everything for our side families in 1452. Our next video is going to be celebrating our purple family, and then we'll play our main family for 1452. Then we'll be back here for the side families of 1453, and so on and so forth as we continue. So let me know what you think about this new format. I've gotten really positive feedback about it. I like it because it helps me keep up with everybody and stay on top of keeping up with all the side families, because sometimes I try to wait till the last minute and then I have a lot that I have to do. So it's easier to do it 1 year at a time. I really like that. So that's it, though, for this video for 1452 for our side families. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.